stood at the foot of my bedroom door, a reflection of my mental state, staring at the image through the mirror on my wall, mirroring my headspace, symbolizing a silent cry that no one sees, it seems. We don't use our senses these days. Can't tell when someone's smile is fake. How sick is it to feel comforted by my disheveled comforter, surrounded by ignored clutter keeping me company? This isn't just a messy room, this is a 3D depiction of my anxiety state. Every day, I pull from the pile of laundry that I've been dreading to put in the right place. In the dark, that pile resembles my thoughts that race in the shape of monsters keeping me awake. And I've never been one to burden others, so when asked how was my day, the heaviest item I wear is my smile and say great. They say fake it until you make it, and I've tried that approach. In other words, take your problems, cover with blanket, cross your fingers and hold on to hope. I just prefer to be intentional about staying afloat. That even if there are oblivious passengers on the boat, in my moments of feeling low, not waiting and not blaming anyone else for not throwing me the rope. So today I clean. It's time I start making room for my peace. I made a schedule of what I need to get done this weekend. I started looking up options for therapy. I wouldn't wish the process of grief on my worst enemy. But what keeps me going is that my experience is not unique to me. And I added talking to God to my morning routine, and I thank Him in advance for how many people I'll reach when sharing my testimony. I feel you when my strength is wavering. I see you when you were in my dream again. I hear you when my self-doubt kicks in, and I smell your scent. These things can't comprehend. There's so many things that we can control, but there's just as many, if not more, things that are completely out of our control. And some seasons are literally a test of faith, a test of strength. Like, how are you going to respond to this thing, this painful, heartbreaking thing? And we tend to dismiss or ignore the blessings and the beauty that is concurrently happening around and really for us during this time, because the loss is just so loud. And it's such an intricate experience because it feels like you're fighting against this force to move forward. And it takes this extreme intentionality to just keep going. And to be honest, I found myself kind of taking a step back from the performative aspect of poetry, because every time I would pick up my pen, all I could write about was my mom. And a part of me was like, no one really wants to keep hearing this sad story. And obviously a lot of those pieces I don't plan on sharing, but I think that's the beautiful thing about poetry, that once again, there's so many people who have been through what you're currently going through, even though it feels like it's only happening to you. But communities are formed through these shared experiences. So I pray for anyone dealing with loss. I pray for your strength. I pray for your peace. I pray you be free from anxiety. And And I pray you surrender everything completely out of your control to God in its entirety.